Good Friday morning. This is 106.1 KYVZ. Visiting now with meteorologist Chris Sramek at Decision Weather, as well as America's weather streaming channel. And Chris, single digits once again this morning with wind chills below zero.
Yeah, Joe, we got these temperatures here this morning that have dropped there right around that zero mark. We got -4 up in McCook. We got 4 in Oakley and 2 in Goodland. The weather station up in Atwood isn't reporting temperatures, but you can kind of average that. And we're probably sitting real close to zero since we're right in the middle of those 3 stations. We got a northwest breeze that's around 5-10 miles per hour. However, that's enough to be putting those wind chill readings down there around the 10 below. If we get some gusts up here in northeast Colorado that could reach 15 miles per hour, you're in that 10 to 20 below level. So the Weather Service has extended that wind chill advisory to be all the way across southwest Nebraska, northwest Kansas, and then those counties along the Colorado border. As far as the winds go, I don't know if, yesterday we were talking about the cold air surge that come in here and brought that air down. Basically, that front came through right around noon yesterday, and we saw wind gusts that reached 57 miles per hour at Goodland, 53 in Burlington. You got a little bit further into the Oakley area, Colby, and here they were around 40, 41 miles per hour. That did, blow that snow back over, mess things up. We had icing, and the highways actually got shut down, I-70, and a lot of them around the area. Not expecting any weather like that. Taking a long time to move Arctic air. It's out of here. This is going to be slow. We're going to be cool today with highs only in the teens. Tomorrow we're only going to be in the 20s as that high pressure and cold air now is centered in Montana, and it's slowly going to move by tomorrow morning down the Missouri River and be in the St. Joe area tomorrow morning. So what that will do to us is it'll switch our winds back to a south-southwest direction. They'll become breezy tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. So we do have that wind chill advisory with the lows tonight dropping again into those single-digit readings. So with that breezier southwesterly, southeasterly winds, we'll have wind chill readings again in that 10 below, maybe 15 below. So there is advisory over southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll see a warm up into the 20s. There'll be more clouds. That sublimation's going with the snow going directly from ice to snow to gas. And then Sunday, as those south winds become breezy and start pushing that Arctic air and back off to the east and to the north where it belongs, that'll start moderating our temperatures. We should get above freezing. And as we look into next week, the pattern still remains progressive. We got 2 systems that'll come out of the Pacific. They'll take that southern track where the El Nino jet stream. That'll bring temperatures in the 30s, 40s in the high plains area. And as those systems take thunderstorms and rain to the lower Mississippi region and snow off to the Midwest, we'll be on the backside. And we could catch some wintry precipitation Monday night into Tuesday morning, Wednesday night into Thursday night into Friday morning, depending on the timing of those, as those low temperatures are in the 20s. By the time we get to next weekend, the last weekend of hunting season and heading into February, that's when we'll probably see a nice warm up, maybe even seeing 50s and eventually some 60-degree weather.
Chris, you mentioned our chances of precipitation throughout the next week. Will this primarily be light precipitation?
Yeah, we're not going to see any severe weather or anything like that. Those lows are going to be tracking through Texas, Oklahoma, even a little farther south than what we saw with these winter storms that brought the snow, right over us. So that precipitation will be down there, but as they curve up into the Midwest, say they go through the St. Louis area, places along the Mississippi there in the central parts of the valley, we could, clip some snow. Computer models are showing snow one morning all the way to Holdridge, south central Nebraska, and some rain changing to some wintry mix. Second one there towards the end of the week. So we're close enough that we'll probably see maybe a little of that, especially maybe not so much on the Colorado-Kansas line, but you get to the eastern parts of northwest Kansas, we could see some of that precipitation.
That's Chris Sramek. I'm Joe Vazurek on 106.1 KYVZ.